gang, I'm back at you with another Lego Megazord review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Leo King. So Leo King is the Black Ranger's mecha, and this is the 6th Ranger of the team. So here we have the Leo Fortress, we have the Cerebus, Viper, and the Horse. So here is Leo in his giant lion glory, and this is a really big guy this time. He's been compared to the elephant. They're roughly around the same size. I don't know, he just looks like a giant fortress, to be so honest, like a tank. Not too much to cover, you know, simple details, black, gray, and white with the lion sticker on the side. Not really anything else I need to go over, primarily for this set. Other than that being said, we can move on to the next Zord. Next we have here is Viper, which is my favorite out of all of the additional Sedesu mecha. Being that it's just completely different. I haven't really made a snake like this before, or if I recall, any snake at all. Something about it is just really cool, and I just get this cool feeling about it. And articulation is actually, there's a lot to cover. So really we just get head, neck articulation, head there. Yeah, it has trouble rotating. I don't think, yeah. Let's just say that's not made for rotation. That's one thing he can't do, is rotate his bottom half. But his head rotates just fine if you hold it. His things are also positionable, so they can fold up. That's for transformation. But other than that, yeah. And we can just set him there. You can take another look at him. Another thing that I just wanted to show you real quick is the Sedesu right there. Comes off like any other would. And there's the white Viper. Next up we have Cerebus, which is another one of my favorites, being that it's dark blue, and it's just something about this dog that's really cool. He has a lot of things going on for him, and he just looks completely menacing along with the rest of the toys. I can't say too much besides let's go over the articulation. And for that, it's quite simple. His legs are on a ball joint, so you're going to get a ton of movement there, along with his feet. So you get all kinds of cool positions. His arms are on a ratchet, and they only stop about there, if you didn't get that. And they come out, and they can rotate. Same thing there, and this head can move up and down for the transformation. And his Sedesu comes off really easy. And there it is. The Cerebus. Last but not least is the Bronco. I accidentally called him a Mustang. This is the Bronco. And Bronco is the weakest, but he still is cool nonetheless. Being that he's actually have jets, and I will explain that in a second. Now, just getting a good look at him. You don't really see too many horses like this so often, do you? No. Because it looks just completely weird. Let's get into that articulation. Simply, you can just move it up and down, and you can rotate his head a little bit on the ratchet. His head is on the ball joint, so it can move. Now for the jet mode, in case you haven't noticed, you just open these up, and there it is. Odd looking jet for sure. His wings are like down there, so how does that even power this thing? Not sure, but there's his jet mode. That's all I can say. Now let's get into this transformation. Transforming him is incredibly easy. You just want to take off the head, come back here, take off the tail, stand him up, and fold these down. If I can, let me redo that to get that in the camera frame. Stand him up and fold these down. Then you're going to get the head and plug it on. And this tail, you plug it onto here. And then you fold this up. Let me redo that. And then you fold this up and make it into this mace. It's like this giant mace. Yeah. Next up is Cerebus. And Cerebus is formed pretty simple. You just lift the head up, put those down, and follow these exactly with that, forming the leg. And we can also do the same thing to Viper. Now, just fold up these things, rotate that, and lift it up. And there is your other leg. Bronco is an arm, so pretty simple. You just lift that up, rotate, rotate his head around, take off this plate, and leave that to be a claw. And that's it. Combining him is simple. You just plug in the figures onto where their limbs are supposed to go, along with him onto there. If he can stick, there we go. No, that's not right. Just get right up the gate. I don't know why it's not fitting. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be right down there. So there we are. And we just fold completely out of frame. Then we just fold down that, and his face is right there, hidden. Here he is, all completed. Leo King is done. When he comes all the way around, I will give you my thoughts. All right. Now that he is merged up, he is very, very cool, and he does have some extremely long arms. To me, he looks like Barricade, but to others, is different opinions. Still a nice Zord. Nonetheless, I can't complain about that for sure. He is definitely a good competitor Zord for the Sedesu. I'm not going to say for sure again, but definitely. Articulation, let's jump straight on into articulation. Is very limited. You just get the 360 arm rotation. And that's just about it. For this one, you get a bend at the elbow. Sort of that, I guess. And then this moves, but other than that, that's it. And he does have the interchangeable limbs, but for this set, it kind of can't be performed because it's missing the fourth limb. But we can switch him around a little bit, and I can give you the gist of that. Here he is, switched him around with the snake. Pretty simple there. Not really too much. He looks a little funny. Definitely. When he comes back around, you get what I'm talking about when you see his Bronco foot. When you just see the length of that toe. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. And now we're going to try it with the Cerebus. And here he is with the Cerebus combination. I think he looks a little better with that, actually. It's actually, the Cerebus actually gives him a punching action with his double fists. And that's just about it for what that looks like. When he comes back around, I'll be closing the video, so you just get you another look at that. And there he is. That's it for this review, and this is PowerBricks signing off.